Okay, we are, I think it's a vacant house here. Haven't been downstairs, but we got a boiler. 2-pipe, looks like 2-pipe steam or 2-pipe water. I gotta find them downstairs. I'm gonna say right here. Where's the thermostat? Turn that up. Older house in the city. Two-pipe water. Let's see. Like she. I think the venting's a little trashed. I need water. Got water. Got some pressure, I don't know. Gauge might be lying. Maybe it's just switched off. But that venting's got to be replaced. Damper's moving. I hear a pump. Low water cutoff. And damper's open. What is this? Electronic ignition. Oh. Gas on? Gas is on, but I don't know if it's onto the house. Let's see. It's a little torchy. See that? Turn this off for a minute. Oh boy. But that limit's tripped. Let's see. Oh, that's it, baby. That's why it won't fire. I think the looks of it, that heat exchanger is plugged. With that venting being the way it is, I think it's been running like crap for a while. It's kind of plugged up. Burning really crappy. Got soot. Well, let's see. We'll get a brush up there and brush that out. Get the vacuum down here, vacuum it out. And then, oh, let's see, how easy is it gonna be to pop the top? Pop the top. Yikes, there's freaking holes. Whoops. Whoops. Oh. Well. What shall I do? Let's see. Let's begin door number one. It's been a while since I've taken one of these apart. Been a while since I've taken one apart. Yeah, right. Huh. Where the hell is my other bit? Because I know if I start this thing up, I'm just gonna have to shut it back down. I'm gonna have to go get venting for it. Because the venting's absolutely trashed. The venting's trashed. Oh boy. Whew. Oh yeah, she's plugged. Plugged up boiler. Pluggo buggo, as NorCal would say. Screw don't want to come out. Oh boy, we're in for some fun. We're in for some fun on this one. she ain't running good. So, don't know. Oh, that must have went like that. That goes like that. Oh yeah, she set it up. I need to get some gloves. These aren't too terrible to clean. Just getting them apart. Ooh, she's a little sooty. I have to reach my hand up there. Plus, I gotta go get venting material. Some high top red too. Let me go get some gloves and a vacuum. We'll get this thing rolling. Gotta get some vent material. What the heck is that? Why? I put this on a liner. Six-inch liner. Okay, let me gather my thoughts here, because I'm gonna need some venting material for the water heater and the boiler. We only need single wall. Probably should be B vent, but I don't know. What a fun one. Well, we'll just keep on chucking along here. Chucking along, ha ha ha. And go from there. Let me go get some venting material. Gotta get this thing cleaned up. I hate these mini therms. It's just, every time I run across them, the heat exchangers are always plugged up. Always, seems like there's very few that I've ran into that are not plugged up. I don't know what it is with this design, or it's just comes down to maintenance. Probably maintenance. All right, let me go grab some venting material and we'll go from there. All right, so I went and got some sheet metal. Hopefully it works, because I didn't have exactly what I needed, but we're gonna make it work. Got some Steve Lab gloves on steroids. Those suckers. Protect my arms. We'll get the vacuum going. Vacuum this crap out of here. Just sweeping it from underneath. Just using a coil brush to get down in between those fins. After this, the coil brush is going to be toast. Yeah, she was definitely good and plugged up. Especially on this right side. You see all that soot on the side of it. Good and plugged up. Most of it from the top. Jeez, oh Pete, it was nasty. Nasty, nasty. All I got is my regular DeWalt vac. filter on it. Shit's nasty. Baffles back in there. We'll find out how this thing's burning when we put it back together. There we go. She cleaned up. I can see through her. That's good. Let me I gotta get some caulk. I don't know where I put it. Let me go out to the truck and grab some caulk, and we got a high temp red that thing on there and seal that box up. Okay, so get that box. That box goes right here. Oh, jeez. Seal that box right back on here. And that's what they had on there. They didn't have cement, they just had some kind of high temp caulk. From the factory. Box. There we go. That looks good. Got a good seal there. Right on. Not too terrible. Just go like that back. Not too terrible. Until we get to the venting. That's the fun part. me screw this back together. Let's see. Oh, my high temp rod's oozing all over. This is only a little 75,000 BTU boiler, which is sized right. All right. Hopefully that gas looks a little charred. Let's see. Where's my drill? Drill. There. So light. All right. So now we're on to the stupid part, because the venting it's getting real wacky. filled up my vacuum. Oh man. There. Jeez. One more screw. Right. I gotta get stupid collar out of this bedding. Oh, it's buried in there. Cemented. Shit's just falling apart. Shit's just falling apart. Can't get the screws. Gonna have to cut them. Just cut the screws right off. I couldn't pull it out. I wonder if it's a 5. No, it's a 6. Huh. Man, that ain't gonna work. Let me figure this out and see how this is gonna work. It ain't gonna look pretty. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, this venting's a whole bunch of stupid. So I got, that's a 6-inch. That's how that's gonna roll. Because I ain't got no room. None. So I'm just gonna screw it in there in a high temp pocket, because that's all I can do. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. I ain't got no room. I ain't got no freaking room. Just no room. That didn't work too well. Oh, I need a longer screw. That'll work. That's horrible. That is crappy. Whoever did this boiler should be shot. It's just not how you do shit. Just not how you do crap at all. Doing the best with what I got. I don't, this is not the optimal way to do this thing at all. I mean, it is what it is. Holy crap, what a piece of junk. Yeah, tell me to do it in Veto. Go ahead. I would have to move the fucking boiler. All you fucking guys sitting there on the couch. Yeah, tell me to do it in Veto. Go ahead and do it. There ain't no fucking other way to do this. You're doing service, you ain't doing install. Oh, you guys want to tell me what to fucking do? Everyone wants to tell me what to do. But you know what? You ain't here. to do, but you ain't here. It ain't pretty. That's gonna be it, baby. That is it. There ain't nothing pretty about this sucker. It's gonna get filled. Then I got this 4-inch to deal with. Let me get this thing screwed together. All right, this is all I can do with venting. We got her sealed up with high temp red. Not optimal for the water heater at all. Not optimal for the boiler. This is all I had to work with, and what you see is what you get. So the boiler should have been put over there somewhere. That's where it should have been put, and just piped over. But someone's bright idea is just to put it where the old one was, and it'll work fine. But not gonna happen. All right, so got the burners back, got the cover on, venting's done. We had that switch was tripped down there. So let's see if she starts up. Oh, got something. Is there gas on? Gas is on. Crap, I forgot to clean that pilot assembly. I did clean the flame sensor though. Oh, we got a pilot. Oh, we got fire. We got fire. She's drafting. Let's go get, let me get some of this stuff cleaned up, and then we'll get the combustion analyzer and see where she lays out. She's probably running a little rich. I don't know. We'll see once we get it going here, but it's drafting. Let me get it cleaned up. I mean, that right there is better than this right here. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when this is all you have to work with. So don't tell me that I should have did this, that, and the other. This is what I got to work with. And on service, you get the people heat, you make sure it's safe, and you can deal with that stuff later. As long as it's safe, and as long as it's running, you can deal with that later. That's the main key, safety. So if it's safe to run, it might not be perfectly right to code, and it never will be in this house. But if it works, it works. All right, I got the analyzer started up. Let's see. Let's see how she's running. overfired. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Yeah, she's gonna be overfired. That's why. That's why. She's running rich. She's running rich. Yeah, she's got too much gas. So let's see, 5.2. She overfired. I want to keep my oxygen between 6 and 9. So that's why she stood it up. I want to have the CO under 100 parts per million. This is how I tune boilers. I tune by combustion. I do not go what's on the nameplate. Nameplate says 3.5 inches. Everyone thinks they're good. That's not right. I got boilers running at 2 inches and I got boilers running at 6 inches. Depends on what you're working on. Flue temp's low due to the fact I got a lot of water in the system. This is a small heat exchanger. Small heat exchanger. I got a lot of water in the system. Let's leave it right there and see what it does. Good. Give her another little tweak down. Just a quarter turn. Takes time. Let it do what it's got to do. A little more. By little. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. That's good right there. I'm between 6. I'm between I'm between 6 and 9 on the oxygen, under 100 parts per million. It says the efficiency is 84.3. Flue temp's down just because, I mean, I haven't even, this thing's been running for 15 minutes and I haven't even warmed up to 90 degrees yet because there's so much water in the system. It's a smaller boiler, it's 75,000 BTUs, but the system has so much water in it. It's got big old radiators. So it's gonna take some time, and I gotta make sure they're all bled. I gotta make sure I got heat on all of them. So I'm gonna give it some more time, and we should be good. Still running good. 8%, 38 ppm, CO, 37. We're good to go. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Running out of battery. We have heat. Heat up there. Warm there. Yeah, we'll set this at, I don't know, 65. That one's warm. Let's see what we got upstairs. If anything, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's getting warm. It's just, this is upstairs. It's still, that boiler's still not up to temperature. Yeah, it's getting warm. Boiler's maybe like 90 degrees. That one's still cold, but whoa. Oh. No air. Oh, I'm just gonna have to wait for it to warm up, man. It's just a lot of water in the system. Well, that was a special treat. You know, what are you gonna do? When I got in there, I mean, I didn't even, when you guys seen it, that was the first I seen it. So when I got in there, as soon as I see those boilers, I just assume they're plugged up, because I'd say 80% of the time they are. And so of course it was plugged up, and it wasn't too, this newer one is not as bad as let's say the older they're not man, what were they, the JVT boilers, I can't remember. Teledyne, it's the same design. So, and those usually are plugged up too. So I kind of knew what I was as soon as I seen the boiler, I knew what was going on. Especially taking off that front cover, seeing it's all torched, the burners were torched. You know, we reset the rollout limit, and that thing took off. But that thing wasn't venting right. There's no way. You know, it was pulling off from those holes in the venting, and that's why no one knows how to drive. That's one of the reasons why, you know, I was pulling air from there instead of where it should have been pulling from. I don't know why the venting was so bad, because usually we see single wall venting like that usually when that thing doesn't run long and you build up condensation. Well, that thing, you know, due to the amount of water that's in that system, and there's just a ton of water in that system because it's, you know, old radiators, that thing should have a long run time, no condensation buildup. So I don't know why the venting was so bad. It was just, maybe it was cheap, don't know what happened. Plus the thing wasn't running right, so that had something to do with it. But yeah, that's a dirty, nasty job. There ain't nothing you can do. That's just part of it. It's part of boilers. And it depends, you know. Sometimes, like that one, yeah, we're gonna clean it out. It's a pretty new piece of equipment, newer, within the last 10 years. I can't say, hey man, it's a piece of junk, you need to replace it just because the boiler's plugged up. So got it cleaned up, and you seen I did the combustion test. It was overfired. So that's one of the reasons why it stood it up. It was just overfired. You got to fire them right, and not 3.5 inches is not always going to be fired right. Inches of water coming. Like I said, I got some boilers that run at 2. I got some boilers that run at 5 or 6. Just depends on what boiler you're dealing with and the conditions in the house. I mean, it has to be tuned to the house no matter what. Maybe before, I don't know, maybe they had a lot of exhaust fans in there, maybe they had downdrafts. Not sure what's kind of happened with that boiler and why it stood it up, but we got it cleaned up, tuned. It's good to go. The venting's kind of janky. Safe compared to what it was before, definitely. So all you guys saying, hey, you shouldn't have did it like that, well, you ain't got no room to do anything. You do what you can do and get it done and on to the next one. And then if they want to go back and redo it, so be it. And you know, this house was up for sale. They just needed something to get them by and get a homeowner in the house, you know. And if the homeowner wants to do something different after that, they'll call us back. That turned into a long one. Wasn't expecting that on Tuesday morning. That was shoot, my second call. So I mean, it took me 3 hours, kind of, and 2.5 hours, right around there. So wasn't too terrible. Can't complain. I've had boilers that were worse jobs than that. So, but we will see you on the next one. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.